I have been talking about Siridhanya, and I am the happiest man right now on this planet. The simple reason is that coming next 20 years, the whole human race is going to eat Siridhanya. There is no way out for the human race. It is to my luck that I have been the chosen one to say Siridhanya is the food of human race. It should have been, but it was not. That's okay. Now onwards, it will be. And this is the beginning of that era where the whole human race is going to embrace these. If not these 5 grains, some more will be added by future generations, depending upon the locality and area. But these 5 grains are universal. They are regional, they are local, they are national, they are international, and they are universal food. There is no doubt about that. And the reason why they will become universal food is that the consumption of these 5 grains can and will bring health into the human body. There is no doubt about this. In the last 10-15 years, we have seen a lot of patients that are just about to die have regained their health, be it cancer, be it HIV, be it SLE, be it multiple sclerosis. This kind of very difficult and complicated cases have been slowly and steadily gaining health into their bodies. It all can happen only through Siridhanya, and medicines are peripheral. And already you have all noticed my saying. It's not exactly my saying, but then I have proved that it is so. That if your food is right, there is no need of medicine. And if your food is not right, no medicine will work. And this is the statement that the human race has to live on. Absolutely, this should be our guiding principle. And in that context, I believe I am the first person to do some fundamental work and defining the word food for the human gut. And that definition is release of glucose into the blood slowly and steadily on regulated conditions. And that capacity is given by God to these wonderful 5 grains. And there will be many more, I am sure, the human race is going to discover. And now I am so convinced, so thoroughly convinced that these 5 grains can restore health into the lost human wavering minds. And presently we have seen some wonderful results even in the patients that are disturbed mentally. So it is not just the physical health that this Siridhanya can provide for the human race, but even the mental and emotional delving. All these concepts are going to slowly come into the realm of Siridhanya. And it is so satisfying for me in the last 2-3 years, because we have seen this quantum leap of the acceptance of Siridhanya as food in the last 2-3 years. and it is reaching beyond the boundaries. So, Siridhanya is going to go beyond the boundaries, and I have been contacted from various countries. Various people have been inquiring about the availability, and we have been trying to tell them that we will give you the seeds and you should grow in your place and start eating. Because right now, only Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and a few places in Andhra and Telangana are growing this in large scale. And it's a matter of few years that the whole world will catch up on this. And I said, I am very happy, I am the happiest man, because I can envision a world where there will be no hospitals. No hospitals, I mean no hospitals the way they are now. We do need hospitals, we do need doctors. There are emergencies, there are certain things beyond human capacities. Such times we do need this kind of emergency ICUs, all that. But the way the hospitals right now functioning and the culture of the hospitals is absolutely not the one that a civilized society requires. A hospital should have been a different place than what it is now in the present civilized world, be it in America, be it in Australia, be it in India, be anywhere else. So the philosophical approach of a hospital should completely change, and that's going to happen. All these things are slowly getting very clearly envisioned in my mind. And we are looking into that kind of future where things are going to be gentle, kinder, and socially satiable. So when you eat Siridhanya, your satiability is reached not after a long time, in a short period of time, but the satiability lasts longer. So when you eat in the morning your Siridhanya food, you are not hungry for food anymore. You don't go on looking for something to eat. You don't think about food. And that is the definition of food. The same way we define a doctor. When a doctor sees a patient and he interacts with him, after few hours or few days, there should not be any need for a doctor for the patient anymore. So once the doctor interacts with the patient, the secret of health should be handed over to the patient. And that is the definition of doctor. The same way, when you take food, you should not think about food for a long time. And that is the definition of food. And that way also, the definition is met by only Siridhanya.
चंडीगढ़ में भारत का पहला इंटीग्रेटेड मेडिकल साइंसेज का हॉस्पिटल शुरू किया गया है, जिसका नाम हिम्स रखा गया है। हॉस्पिटल एंड इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंटीग्रेटेड मेडिकल साइंसेज, जहां पर एलोपैथी, आयुर्वेद, होम्योपैथी, नेचुरोपैथी सब एक ही साथ पेशेंट को ठीक करने के उद्देश्य से काम करती है। ये सारी पैथियां, जिसमें डॉक्टर विश्वरूप राय चौधरी, डॉक्टर अमर सिंह आजाद, डॉक्टर अवधेश पांडे, आचार्य मनीष, डॉक्टर खादर वली और इन सब की पूरी नॉलेज, ट्रेनिंग और एजुकेशन को भी यूज किया जा रहा है। फिर चाहे आपकी बीमारी छोटी हो या बड़ी, चाहे लीवर फेल हो, किडनी खराब हो, हार्ट की प्रॉब्लम हो, जोड़ों का दर्द, ऑटो इम्यून डिजीज हो या फिर स्टेज 4 कैंसर ही क्यों ना हो, या कोई ऐसी बीमारी जिसको आपके डॉक्टर ने ला इलाज बता दिया हो, या फिर उस बीमारी का हल ऑपरेशन बताया हो, तो इन सभी समस्याओं का सही समय पर अगर समाधान किया जाए तो आपकी बीमारी का जड़ से समाधान हो सकता है। अगर आप भी हैं किसी बीमारी से परेशान तो आप इस हिम्स हॉस्पिटल के अंदर आकर के अपनी बीमारी का जड़ से समाधान कर सकते हैं। 70 बेड के इस हॉस्पिटल के अंदर खाने पीने से लेके रहने तक का भी सारा इंतजाम किया गया है। अभी भारत के अंदर पटियाला, जीरकपुर, चंडीगढ़, डेराबस्सी और दिल्ली के अंदर 14 क्लिनिक शुरू हो चुके हैं, जहां पर सिर्फ खान पान और आपकी लाइफस्टाइल को चेंज करके आपकी बीमारियों को रिवर्स करना सिखाया जाता है और आपको अपना डॉक्टर खुद बनाया जाता है, ताकि आप या आपके परिवार के अंदर किसी को कोई भी बीमारी आ गई है तो उसे कैसे निजात पा सकते हैं और भविष्य में और कोई बड़ी बीमारी या छोटी बीमारी ना आए, उससे भी कैसे बचा जा सकता है, उसके बारे में भी आपको सिखाया जाता है। अगर आप या आपका कोई किसी भी गंभीर बीमारी से परेशान है तो स्क्रीन पर दिए गए नंबर पर संपर्क करें